even know I was on. Well, I want to welcome you guys to the Inspiration in 30. My name is Gloria Ward, and I'm the founder of the I'm Loving Me Project. And I would like to say hello, ladies, and hello, everyone in the community. And my mic is on. It's been a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. I started off my Friday. I came home, I worked a little bit, and then I went to sleep because it was like a lot of stuff that I needed to handle. Then Saturday, what did I do Saturday? I did more work on Saturday. I didn't do, too much. I did a lot of reading and got some stuff done. And then Sunday, I went to the salon, got my hair clipped and washed, and I had a great session with some of my friends and Miss Jackie, and and it was just a great weekend. Hey, Khadijah, it was just a great weekend. I want to know how you guys' weekend was. What are some of the things that you guys did? I'm praying for those who are in this hurricane weather. I took a look at the news and I saw, what is it, Hurricane Marco or somebody who's coming or is already there. Please be safe. I know you know how to handle those situations and get through those things, but just make sure that you're safe. Make sure that you're able to protect yourself and your family with everything that's going on right now. Just protect yourself. That's all. Whatever it is that you can do. Um, but yeah, the weekend was pretty good. And like I said, I did a lot of reading this weekend. And I was reading Tony Robbins' Awaken the Giant Within. It's something that I read so many times. I mean, it came out in the 80s. Hold on, let me close my door. It came out in the 80s, and some of the things uh, some of the things are useful and some of the things are not that useful, but it's still a really good read when when you want to put things in focus and in perspective for your life. So one of the things that he asks is, what are you excited about in your life right now? And I thought that was a good question to ask. Excuse killer, I'm sorry. I thought that was a good question to ask because it starts to make you think about all the things that you have done or are doing or about to do that gets you excited. So I would say if you already know what you're excited about, for those of you who are on, just go ahead and type it for me. What are some of the things that you're excited about in your life right now? I know for me is this project inspiring you and really, helping you guys out. Let me just tell you a little bit about where we are and what we're doing. And my passion is 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 to really help you take your life to the next level, right? But what we are finding is that so many women are coming and they saying, Gloria, I want to be a part of the team. I want to help. I want to inspire. I really want, to move my life forward. So we're like, come on, we could definitely help you. We have our Leap Elite coaches program, and all of our coaches who are about something, they come and we take them through a rigorous process, and they start to join so that they can come and inspire and empower you, right? And one of the things that we're finding with that is just the amount of stories and information that we're getting from these women. It is unimaginable. Like, you know how they say you never know what another person is going through until you ask? I mean, all of the stories and how they've overcome and the things that they went through in their life. I was just saying to myself, like, damn, Glow, like, these stories need to be told and heard somewhere because these women can really help somebody. And I was just so grateful and happy where I'm like, I am so excited to bring this out there because y'all, these coaches that we have been through some things, okay? But at the same time, they have shifted their life and now is working in their purpose and doing what God has told them to do. And it just makes me so excited and happy because I know when they pour into you, you'll be able to pour into others. So, Khadijah, I know you're excited about your podcast, especially now where it's political season. I know you are on there going off about the different views and everything that you have as it relates to everything that's going on. Actually, you know what? You should go ahead and just post it, post your podcast, because those people who want to be informed and those people who want to, hear like political views and stuff as it relates to everything that's going on, they should tune into your podcast. So make sure you go ahead and post that. Hey, Candace, I'm back in the trenches with a second bout of cancer, but I took a leave from work and I am jumping both feet into my business venture. I know that is true. Excuse my dog. I would say, Candace, to you, well, you already know I love you like deeply. So, that is just number one. But I admire your strength. That is every time I hear from you or I see you, I say the same thing. I always admire your strength because you always look at the bright side of things. You always do. And to know that you're jumping both feet into your business venture, why not? Right? Why not get excited about that? Because life is not waiting on anyone, right? And we're not going to focus on a diagnosis. We ain't going to focus on any of that. We're going to go ahead and start to look ahead and leave our mark in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really about what we do now, right? We know what's there. We know what reality looks like, but it's not the thing that's going to stop us, right? It is not the thing that's going to stop us. I tell I tell my friends all the time. I said, it could be cancer, it could be ADHD, it could be uh, dealing with a kid that is on a spectrum. It could be anything. Those things that are there to bring out your purpose. I always go back to Moses, where he had all these things wrong with him, but at the end of the day, he was able to go ahead and deliver people, right, out of Egypt, right, to break them out of bondage from Egypt, and get them to a place in which they can really hear God's voice, right? Now, he did his part where he never saw the promised land, but at least he was able to follow through, right? With everything that he had going on, and he had faith and he believed. And the whole moral of the story is you could strip yourself of everything. You could get stripped of everything. You can get ailments, you can get all that stuff. But if you believe in the power of God and who you are, you could part waters. You can part waters. And that's the moral of the story, right? That's the moral of the story. If I strip you down of everything, and even if you are faced with afflictions, if you believe, you can part waters, right? And so we get excited about it because we say to ourselves, we are not going to let anything hold us back. Because what I want you to understand is that we might think we in a pandemic and things are slow and all that stuff. But I'm telling you, whatever you believe in, God, Buddha, Allah, whoever, right? Something is covering you. Something is allowing you to birth all those things that you have in you. Something is waking you up, saying, look, we got to get moving. We got to get this out. We got to make this happen, right? There's something in you that's saying, you know what? I'm not taking this shit anymore. And what you know more than ever, Candace, that most of us only know in our mind is that life is not waiting for anybody. You have to live life now, right? And you said, I have so much in me that I need to pour into the world. I can help somebody. That's right. You can. You can. You can. And 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 whatever it is that you're going through right now, it's your story to do that. And that's what we have to understand. We have to turn our pain into power, right? We have to turn what we went through into something positive because we went through it because God felt that we were strong enough to go through it so we can go ahead and help somebody else who might not be that strong, right? So we don't get upset, we get excited. Every day is not a good day, right? Some days we're going to get down on ourselves. But at the same time, we have to be able to know and understand that where we are in this particular moment in our life, we can't do nothing but get excited and live. Live, y'all. Our life, our life, and everything that we do from now on means something. Wouldn't you agree? It means something. We can't sit back and just be like, oh, I got 5 more years or 10 more years to work on this plan and make sure that I'm doing what it is that I'm doing. No, no, no. We need to start scratching things off now. You see that? You got to start scratching things off now and get excited about it. Like they say, tomorrow is not promised, but I'm here right now. And with God's grace, if I make it to tomorrow, I promise you, I'm going to make the best of today so I can get there. Right? They had this little exercise where they said you could go ahead and create your day, right? And the create your day exercise, I think it was like Dr. Joe Dispenza. The create your day exercise was he gives you a list of things that you do that you could cross off every day. You know, do a kind thing for someone. You guys heard of that? Doing kind thing for someone today. Um, make that phone call that you were supposed to make to a family member today. All these different things, right? Because our life is so routine where we doing the same thing over and over and over again, where we not living, we just existing, right? Because we stuck in our routine. But when we start to change up our routine and we do those things that God has put in our hearts, we start to live. We start to live. And our obstacles become all of these things that we've never done before. So they become a journey for us, right? It become a journey for us. And it gets frustrated because you want it to work and you want stuff now and you want things to be available now and you want all that stuff now, right? But Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will whatever it is that you want to do. But I'm telling you, consistency brings about success. You can't deny that, right? If you're looking for a relationship and you're looking for love and all that stuff, what kind of man are you looking for? What kind of woman are you looking for? What kind of relationship are you looking for? Right? What does that look like for you? And get excited about it. Yesterday in my session, because Miss Jackie had a session, she's coming on Wednesday. I told her to come and hang out with us in Inspiration in 30. She's amazing. You guys know Miss Jackie is like awesome, but she's coming on Wednesday. And one of the things that she said, write a letter to your future self. You know, Write a letter to your future self, and really put those things that you want to accomplish in there. What would you say to your future self? Right? Would you tell her you love her? Would you tell her we made it? What would you tell her? And what would you say to your past self? When you look in the past and you see that person who you were back then, and if you can give her some advice, what would you give her? Because whatever advice you give her is who you are now. Do you hear me? It's who you are now. Where you going and who you writing to in the future is the dreams that you have, is the goals that you have. And you got to get excited about it because life is not waiting on you. Life is not waiting on you or me or anyone. It's just flowing through. And as we all can see, it is doing its own thing. Mother Nature is doing its own thing and is living out its own life. And it's telling you, you better catch up. You better come on. We're changing. We're moving. We can't keep doing the same thing like we've done. Get excited about it. And you think about it, what you waiting for? The time will never be right for whatever it is that you want to do, right? There is no perfect time for anything because we are not perfect people. If you're waiting to get more money, you're going to continue to wait because there's always going to be something that comes up where you got to spend it, right? It doesn't matter how much you save, the damn car start breaking down. You know what I'm saying? The roof need to be fixed. All stuff, the kids need stuff from school, computers, all that stuff always happen, right? Even if you go ahead and you create all your money buckets like they tell you to, oh, I'm going to go ahead and create my money buckets and put this money here and there and there and there. Yeah. But at the same time, how long are you going to wait to do what God told you to do? And when you do step out there and you do it, continuously learn how to grow and do it better and get better. Cause see, we would sit up there and say, yeah, I jumped out there and I went and I did it, Gloria, but it didn't work out for me. I was having all these issues and nothing was working, and so I just quit. Mm-mm. Because when you get out there, right? When you get out there and you jump out there with both feet, you're not worried. You're not worried about if anything is going on because you're too excited, right? But you got to be able to find those people who have done what you've done or want to do so that they can help you get there, right? That's where the investing in yourself comes in. Because if you don't find someone who has done it before, it's going to be a harder road. You might get there, but you're going to go through some woods and weeds and hit some rocks and trip up and do all those things. Where when you find somebody, they say, nope, don't go this way, go that way, because this is a little bit easier than that way. The roadblocks is not as hard. Okay. And when you get to a roadblock, let me know. I can go ahead and show you how to get around it because I've been there before. Because they completed the obstacle course. Ladies, they completed it in one. Right? But today I want you to decide what's important to you. What's important to you? What are you excited about? Right? What's making you happy? What are you enjoying most in your life right now? What are you enjoying most in your life? What are you committed to right now? Your life is your own. You only can control what you do on a daily basis. You can't control nobody else. You can't convince anyone to stay with you, to partner with you, to hang out with you. You can't convince anybody of that. But here's what I'm asking you. What are you happy about in your life right now? Write that down. What are you happy about in your life right now? What are you excited about right now? Think about it. What are you grateful for in your life right now? What are you enjoying? What are you enjoying? Are you enjoying the fact that you working from home and you found your groove and your rhythm and you're happy that you're teaching your kids and you're discovering how your kids are learning more while they're at home, or you don't like it, whatever it is, right? What are you happy about? What are you enjoying? And the biggest thing I want to know, the biggest thing that I want to know is, what are you committed to? What are you committing to right now? What are you committing to? Are you committing to yourself? Are you committing to others? Are you just out there committing to nothing, just roaming around? What are you committing to? What is important to you right now in your life to help you live? And I want you to answer those questions, because that's when you're going to start to come alive. Watch your brain start turning when you start to think of these things, because you're going to say to yourself, like, damn, what is it that I really enjoy right now? Like, what kind of joys am I getting? What am I excited about in my life right now? Right? And if you can't write down anything, if you can't write down anything, we got another empowerment session coming up with our coach Andrea. Get your butt in there and get something. Come get some knowledge, right? So that you can figure these things out. And the last thing I want you guys to do is answer, who do I love? And be honest. Let me say this. I love Jesus and I love the Holy. All that is fine. I get it. I get it. I get all that. What I'm asking is, who do I love and who loves me? God loves you. Yes, we know that. Right? I know you love God, Allah, whoever it is that is your creator in this universe that keeps you protected. Right? But who do you love? And who loves you? And I want you to answer these questions, because when those, I'm trying to get these wheels to turn in your mind so that you can see exactly where you are in your life right now. You get to see exactly where you are in your life when you answer these questions, right? I promise you, you will see. You will see. Every morning, get up and and ask yourself these questions. What am I excited about? Right? Who do I love? What loves me? What am I happy about? What am I grateful for? You know, what's the other one? What am I committed to? And what am I enjoying in my life? It works. It really does. Because it keeps you on track, like I said, and it keeps you focused. So try it out and see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type it for everybody so that they can have it. But that's all I got. If you are a coach, a trainer, or someone who wants to come on with the I'm Loving Me project, please go ahead and email us at info@imlovingme.net. We are looking for coaches who can come on and really help out our community. We are having our next Empower session September the 20th with Andrina. And the title is If Loving Me Is Wrong, I Don't Want to Do Right. So I'm excited about that, right? Um, and we are working on a whole bunch of stuff here. But I just want you to know that if you also, oh, here's the thing, if you also have a business or thinking about a business, I am going to do a 3-day intensive, okay? This 3-day intensive I'm going to do, you're going to see more of my business person, more of my business side, where I'm going to teach you and show you how to create and maintain and manage a business model. Okay. Without a business model, you really don't have a business. But I'm going to show you how to create one. If you already have one, how to innovate it to fit any economy, and then also show you how to maintain it. Okay, so look out for that very soon. It's going to be a part of our Girls Leap master classes, and it's only going to be for women who are in business because it's going to be a lot of business talk. So look out for that very soon. But please answer the questions. I'm going to put them out there for everyone to answer. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay? All right.